Hey guys, Zach here, and it's going to be a quick video on how to be more confident around people. And this is a big struggle that I get emails from people, wanting, I'm self-conscious, I got social anxiety, I can't put myself out there. There's this person at work that I can't express myself to, and I hear about it all the time. And I can completely relate to this because I used to be that person that didn't have confidence. But I want you to realize sometimes I might come across as super certain, super confident, but there's other times where, I've got days where, I don't do my rituals, all of a sudden I'm walking around and I feel those same emotions, a bit, a bit in my head, a bit not confident. I believe like everyone feels like that sometimes. Everyone should feel like that. People should have self-doubt. People should not feel confident every single minute of every single day. As confidence isn't something that you get and you finally say, you know what, I'm confident now. I'm confident. I never have to work again. It's constant progress. And wherever you're starting at, start. Start doing things that are going to better you. And I can show you different ways to be certain, be more certain. But the first thing I'd come across on this video is if you want to be confident around people, realize what's going on in your body when you're starting to feel anxiety. Because anxiety is going to hold you back from being and getting across your certainty. Because so many people go into, this pack of people and all of a sudden they start feeling stressed and they feel like tense in their throat or in their chest, and all of a sudden, and they can't express themselves because all of a sudden fear is showing up. And what fear is doing is blood's going to your legs and out of your head. So, because back in the old days, what happens when a fear comes? The snake's there. All of a sudden, fear goes down, blood goes to our legs so we can run away. Run away as fast as we can. And so many people go lightheaded. So many people feel stressed. So many people stay in their head. And if you stay in your head, you're dead. The one thing I've realized in my life is whenever you're in your head in a situation, you're stuck in your head and you're not into your body, you can't have breakthroughs. You won't have a breakthrough. You'll stay in your head with everything. As soon as you allow yourself to let go around certain people that you perceive are better than you, because the reason you can't express yourself around them is because you've got in your head this perception of they're better than you. They're on a pedestal. They're better than me. I welcome you. You're so much better than me. This is what it is, right? You're not saying that, but pretty much sub-communicating you are. Because I want you to realize no one is better than you, and you're not better than anyone else. When you realize we're all human beings, we feel the same things. We feel anxious. We feel confident at times. We feel excited. We laugh. We do all these emotions. That's what being a human is. Experiencing emotions at every single level, connecting. So if you wanted to be more confident, I can show you how to be more confident. And there's two ways of doing that. The first way of doing that is more of a masking way of being confident. And a masking way of being confident still gets results because you can psych yourself up for the moment and pretty much get a result with anything. All of you've got to do is change your physiology into a confident person. It's pretty easy, right? I could get you to stand up, like if you were right now, stand up right now and close your eyes. And all of a sudden, as you close your eyes, I want you to stand up, physically stand up. And as you close your eyes as you stand up, I want you to feel, see the best version of who you are. How do you breathe? What are you smelling when you're the most confident person in the world? What do you say out loud to yourself when you're the super most confident person in the world? I can do anything. I love me. I love myself. This is who I am. Nothing can stop me. Yes, I love who I am. All of a sudden, guess what happens? You start being confident. And that's one way of getting confident. But there's another way of getting confident as well, because that's just changing your self-image. Because as soon as you change your state, you think differently, right? If you're self-doubting yourself right now, and I said, do you believe in yourself? You might go, oh, yeah, kind of. But if I got you into that state that I just went into before, like, yes, this is who I am. Are you good enough? You're like, yes, I was born good enough. Because in different states, we have different beliefs about ourselves. I want you to remember that. Whatever state you're in, that's why it's so important to change your state. If you're in a shitty state, change your state. Because all of a sudden, if you start changing your physiology and your focus, all of a sudden you'll start thinking differently and behaving differently. So that's the first simple way of getting more confident. So in that situation that you're talking about, around people, start communicating with more certainty with your body. Start speaking confidently. Look at people in the eyes. If you're walking by someone, look at them in the eyes. Get right in their eyes and just own it. Look into their eyes. Hold eye contact. Because so many people, you can tell someone's not comfortable when they go like this. You're looking into their eyes and they go, they're scared. Stay there. Literally, be confident. Be great. That's why meditation's so good, because it teaches you to be grounded. It teaches you to breathe in and breathe out. Having that core confidence in any situation, even if shit's going on, even if stress is happening, uncertainty's happening, all I need to do is breathe. Because as soon as I breathe, I become one with myself. And then I can be myself because I'm not in my head anymore, I'm in my heart. When you get out of this thing and go into this thing, all of a sudden shifts happen. So meditation's a massive important key to have core confidence, because two different confidence. There's situational confidence and there's core confidence. Core confidence is you're confident in any situation. Stress could be happening, anything, and I can handle stress. Stress comes, stress goes, but I can handle myself. But then there's situational confidence, where all of a sudden you might do your job well, and you're situational, you're confident doing that. You're confident at drawing pictures. I'm confident doing that. I'm confident in acting to myself and singing with myself, but as soon as people are there, I can't sing. So the situational confidence. But core confidence is what you need to get to. So have confidence around different people. That's the first way. Change your self-image, like I said before. The second way is doing things you're afraid to do on a daily basis. And so many people run away from this thing because it's scary. And we've got so many beliefs about ourselves, the way we should work, and most of the time it's been conditioned by society. I've done videos in the middle of Melbourne City, just making loud noises out loud, tapping people, clapping next to people, to show you that no one actually cares. We've just been conditioned by society to say, "Oi, shut up, don't talk. You go through the streets, you don't talk." Because think about it. We go through school, and what do we get taught for years and years? Oi, don't talk. Sit down, shut up. Sit in the corner, be quiet. Be quiet. And then people are like, did you ever do that in school? Did you ever try to express yourself? And then the teacher just said, "Hey, stop that. Stop, sit down." Then we get taught, and that's why we get conditioned. It's not normal to do that. It's not normal to express yourself. And I want you to realize that. Because in school, we weren't taught that. In school, we're taught to sit down, shut up, and do your work. So then we take that throughout our lives. And we never express who we really are because we're in a box. And when you're in a box, we're stuck in our body and we're stuck in our head. We can't be who we really want to be. So if you want to start expressing yourself, you got to realize it's just conditioning. And what I need to do is have my awareness when I'm not feeling confident. And all of a sudden, I got to start speaking more louder. I've got to start moving my face more. I've got to start moving my body around. And do you know what? I get out of my head and into my body. So that's the first. And obviously the second step, having core confidence at a deep level, like I went over before, is stepping out of your comfort zone. But most people won't. Most people aren't willing to do. They're not willing to be confident, and the only reason is because they're not stepping out of their comfort zone. And I took years of my life not doing this because I was scared of what other people were thinking. But the reality is they're not thinking about you. You're not that important. When you realize that, holy shit, they're the star in their own movie, I'm the star in my own movie, and do you know what? It's an ego thing to think that people are actually judging me and thinking about me. Because they're not. No one's thinking about me. And that's good because they're stuck in their own story in their head. Haven't you realized we're obsessed with ourselves? If I show you a picture right now, and me and you took a picture together, and I showed you the picture, what do? You look at yourself. You don't care what I look like. You look at yourself, don't you? Even if it was a group of people, I'll show you the picture. You look at yourself. You're obsessed with yourself. So is everyone in this world. Because we're looking at ourselves every day. We wake up, we look at ourselves in the mirror, we're talking to ourselves, we're in our head, and it's freeing knowing that everyone's a star in their own movie. So let go of what other people are thinking. there was once a phrase, I can't remember what was the phrase. It was something along the lines of, there's something worse than getting talked about. Not getting talked about. So you're worrying about, these people are judging me. What, do you want them not to talk about you? Well, you want people talking about you. Because once people talk about you, you want that feeling of people talking about you. And you don't care what they think. Because they're going to keep talking and I'm going to keep doing what I'm going to do because I'm confident I can express myself fully. Haven't you realized when people judge you, it's just a reflection of them judging themselves? So go out there and be confident. Start small. What's something that you're afraid to do? And start doing little tasks that can build your confidence, build your self-esteem. Because stepping into uncertainty builds your self-esteem. You want more self-esteem? You want more confidence? This is the secret. Start doing things that you're afraid to do. Maybe it's expressing yourself at work around people. You can't express yourself. But tomorrow going to work and express yourself fully, and I can promise you you'll have an epiphany. You'll have an epiphany inside your mind and your heart and say, oh my God, no one's actually gives a shit. So now I can be free. Because so many people live in a box and a cage and they're focused on their past. You're not your past. You're not your future. You're now, whoever you want to be. And you choose that. So be confident around whoever you want to be without any judgments, without anything going around, and be the best you every day. Boom.